Okay, so let's talk about this video here. My name is Manny. I'm a physical therapist, and I just love watching people move and people do incredible stuff. So this is one of the videos that I found very impressive. She has the perfect balance between chaos and order here, and she has accepted both and has incredible stability as a result. And if you're like, man, what are you going on about? Don't worry about it. But let's break down the movement, especially the first half of this movement here. So what makes this very incredible is the amount of toe extension that she has here, and then the amount of plantar flexion that she has here, essentially her ability to point the foot as far down as she is. And this is particularly impressive because she is on a Bosu, and of course that makes it a less stable surface. So the Bosu, the instability of the Bosu is allowing the leg to pretty much move back and forth within a very small range because she has the hip adductors, which are these muscles along the inside of her hip here, to stabilize that movement, especially whenever the Bosu seems to be moving sideways. That's when her hip adductor, if I don't know if you noticed that, notice to decelerate that motion to allow her to be this stable. It is incredibly difficult to maintain this balance at this range because she has also made herself longer, essentially increasing her center of balance, and that makes it hard. The taller you are at, to put it simply, the harder it is to maintain balance. And she is standing on a Bosu, plantar flexing her ankle to make herself taller, to maintain this stability. The other incredible stuff that I haven't mentioned yet is her right foot here. She's moving that foot out, abducting it, and then flexing the knee, and then eventually she's going to start to extend the knee. And then, of course, her range of motion here is incredible to be able to abduct the hip this much. But the motion itself is also incredible because that motion makes it even harder to balance. You're always going to need to reconfigure your core to be able to maintain this amount of balance throughout that range when you're moving a limb in a single leg stance, and especially so again when you are on a Bosu. This is one of those things or skills that you need to be practiced consistently in your field to be able to master. Now, the one thing that I'm uncertain of is if her eyes are closed or not. I can't tell in this video. I think her eyes are open, but she's just looking down. If her eyes are closed, then it's even more incredible because that just means that she's largely taking out her visual stimulus, which is pretty much 30%, 33% of our input to help maintain our orientation and balance. The other system is the information that we get from underneath our feet, and then our balance system in our ears, to put it simply. Speaking of the information that's coming from our feet, the other reason why this is so incredible is because she is not getting as much sensory information from her foot compared to if her foot was flat on the ground, because most of it is pretty much off, and the only sensory information she's getting from her foot is from pretty much the head of her toes, which it makes it even more incredible that she's able to maintain this balance. It's incredible. People are incredible, and again, she has mastered the art of order and chaos in this video, and has been able to maintain her balance throughout all of this, which is again all the stuff that she's doing is again still very incredible. But yeah, if you like this video, feel free to like. If you see more stuff like this online that I haven't encountered, feel free to share with me as well, and can give you my perspective on it. But this is truly incredible. All right, I'm done. I'll see you all in a couple days.